How's everybody doing? We're back again with another challenge, the challenge show. This time it's the Challenge USA. We're on episode 1. All right. This time we have a lot of competitors from a bunch of different shows. We have Love Island, Big Brother, Survivor, and The Amazing Race. What was that, 4? It's 4 different shows that people are now competing on the challenge. There's no vets from the challenge in this show, I don't think. No, there's no vets on this one. All right, but there's some interesting people that I've seen before in other shows, especially the Big Brother ones, and Big Brother and Survivor, of course. I definitely watch Survivor, so we get some Survivor greats in this one. All right. I don't know who I would be looking forward to seeing and who I would think would win. I want to get a frame where I can get all of them in frame. They're moving around too much. Oh my God. All right. Let's see. No. Okay. So we have right here, Danny. He was part of Big Survivor. I think it was season 41, one of the worst seasons ever, where it was just the whole race thing happening. And he was part of that nonsense, and he was not good. He was not good at all. I think he pretty much followed the lead for most of the show. And then when he finally came time for him to make his own decisions, it was terrible. So not really looking forward to seeing what Danny's going to be doing. The Love Island people, I have no real hopes for. They're just not, they're not really going to do much. I mean, they could surprise me. But they're not going to really be doing much. I think it's going to be between Big Brother and Survivor, really, because it's more physical. Love Island is not really that physical. There's some physicality in was it The Amazing Race? But I believe there's only like 2 people from The Amazing Race that's going to be competing. All right, so. All right, so we got Xavier here, the winner of the last Big Brother episode. Got Xavier, and I believe she's, I don't know what show she's from. Oh, she was from Survivor. She was in Survivor. I don't remember her. I don't think she did that well. So I think Xavier might be able to do some stuff, but from what I remember of Xavier from Big Brother, not very good at memory. So I don't know how good he's going to be in puzzles. He might be able to do some stuff with the physicality, but I don't know how good he's going to be at puzzles. All right, so we got a more better picture of the. There we go. All right, so you got Xavier here. I think that's Kylan. He was also on the same season as Xavier, and he got betrayed in the end by Xavier after trusting him. I don't know who that guy behind him is. This girl, she was just on Love Island. I think her name is Kayla. I don't know who she is, but she's probably from Love Island. And this chick that looks like she had some Botox, I believe she's from Love Island as well. This one here is from Survivor, like before. She's definitely from Survivor. I can't remember her name, but I remember she's a cop, and she has a very strong New York accent. There's Tyson over here, one of the greats from Survivor. So he's definitely going to be killing it. She's also from Big Brother. They're from the same season. Him, Xavier, Kylan, and her was from the same season. They're all part of an alliance. She was part of the alliance as well. They're all from the same season. So 1, 2, 3, 4 people from the same season. Oh, he's also from that season. So that's 5. I think there's one more. There's one more from that season. I don't see her in frame. This could be her back here, but I don't see her in frame. Okay. She's from that season 41 of Survivor. He is as well back here. He's one of the Survivor winners. I don't know. I don't know how great he's going to be, because the main reason that he won Survivor, it was because of his social game, pretty much. He did win some challenges, but it was after the big competitors were gone. But I don't foresee him doing great on this. He's from The Amazing Race. This one right here. I don't know his name. Okay, I don't remember her, but she's probably from Survivor, because she's a little too old to be from Love Island. I don't know who this one is. I think that's pretty much it for all the people that I can remember. Oh wait, I remember this one. You can't really see her face, but I think she's also from Survivor. Let's see. Enzo right here from Big Brother as well. One of the past seasons. I think he was like second place. He came like third. I think he was third. He came in third because he lost that final challenge, and no one took him to the end, so he was third. He was eliminated. Yeah, but he did pretty well on Big Brother. He was winning a lot of challenges, but he just allied with the wrong people, and they kind of betrayed him. Right? And of the people that betrayed him, like 4 of them are here. There's like Xavier, Kylan, her, and this girl right here. They all kind of betrayed him. So he's back here. All right, so I think that's pretty much it for the cast. If someone important pops up, I'll see. All right, so just skip a lot of this talk and stuff, and just get to the what the challenge will be. It looks like this season there's a money element where they win money with each challenge, and I think they have to have at least $5,000 in their account in order to make it to the final, which means they have to win some stuff. I believe the first challenge, every winner and every person that comes first place, they automatically get 5,000. So that's you just got to win once, and you're automatically qualified for the final. You just got to make it there to the end. And each player pretty much have $1,000, I think, in their account automatically. And if they lose elimination, that $1,000 that they have now goes to their opponent. So anyone that loses and go into elimination, that's an extra grand that they can gain if they win that. So they have to. So you either win a challenge once or win elimination 4 times in order to get that money. Or I mean, you could just beat someone that already won elimination and they have more money than you, and you could just take that. So that's pretty much the setup for this one. There's no great competitors that I can see except for Tyson from Survivor, and yeah, he's the only one I can see that's like you can bet your money on that's gonna freaking do well right away. I don't see any other players that are versatile enough to really qualify to even be like someone that you would even want to bet on. Oh, that's her name. There's Sarah, that's her name. That New York cop there. I think she won one of the Survivor episodes that she was on. I think she was on like 2 or 3 seasons, and she won once. I don't know who this chick is, so she's probably from Love Island. No idea who that is. She's probably from Love Island as well. The Cisco looking girl right here. I don't know who she is. All right, and we can see over here, I don't know how many surgeries this lady had on her face, or if she just came out of the womb looking like a clown, but I believe her name is Cicely, and I think she's from Love Island as well. your face is not right. So I have no idea what's going on with that. Oh, yes. And no. I think I already introduced Shan from one of the worst seasons of Survivor ever. Yeah, just part of the chaos of what made that season terrible. Just making random crazy decisions. They formed a 4-person alliance of just all the Black people and that was like on that season of Survivor. And she was one of the first ones to like turn against their alliance. Like they're just crazy emotional decisions, like just out of this world with the kind of choices she was making. Her and this other dude, I can't remember his name, but that guy was full on like uh menstrual. Like he had to be menstruating at some point. He so emotional, like crazy. All right. So let's get to their first challenge. It is going to be, what is that called? When you zip line down a building? I know there's a technical term for it, but I can't remember the freaking name. Is it zip lining? It could be zip lining. I don't know. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. This one right here, I believe she's in freaking excellent shape. I believe she was a model, but she's from Survivor. Did I say that? I don't remember her from Survivor, but she's banging. Like, I mean, she definitely keep herself in shape. She's freaking stacked. Uh, let's get to the challenge, people. Stop introducing character. Oh, all right. So this is what the first challenge is going to be. So they're going to be zip lining down the side of the building, and there's going to be numbers uh, in a block. That's pretty much it's going to correspond to whatever color that's assigned to them. So say your team color is red, you're going to be doing math on the red numbers. So I think like the first number, if this first number on the top is like a 3, a red block 3, and then you come down here, then it's going to be 3 times 4, and then you got 12, and then you got to keep doing math all the way down to the building, to the bottom, and then you have to get to the bottom. Then you see, you can see all the math problems. Then you have to input the final number uh, down at the bottom, and that's how you win, I believe. So the I don't know. This one, it was kind of exciting, but there was just so many people going. I couldn't give a shit at a certain point. But a lot of them did very well. They're just not like, they're not very interesting folks, to be honest with you. Or it could just be like there's so many of them that I just kind of zoned out. So a lot of them are I'm just gonna skip over. But the team that did the worst was the Big Brother team, Kylan and Asa. I believe that's her name, Asa. Just terrible. They went down, they were going strong, but for some reason they messed up the math and they freaking added like they were off by like, what was it? I think the number that they were supposed to get was like 565 and they got 765. There's like freaking off by like 200. So, and they were the only ones that were off that bad. So they completely get it wrong, and they had to. When you get it wrong, and you get you get 3 tries to enter the correct number. So they did it 3 times, and they were wrong all 3 times. So they had to run back up the stairs up this building. I think it was like a 12-story building, and then zip line back down to get the number once again. And yeah, they were the only ones that had to do that. There were two other teams that got the numbers wrong, but eventually after 3 tries, they got it right. But no one besides them messed up that bad. So they were obviously going into elimination. See the mayor, Colin Asa. I wasn't making fun of her name. That's actually her name. So, but the ones that did the best was Tyson, of course, from Survivor, and another lady from Survivor. I cannot remember her name. No, she was from Big Brother, actually. I think she was from Big Brother. I can't remember her name, but she has a weird face. It always looks like she's smirking. Where is she? Oh God. This challenge should take forever because there's so many goddamn people. So I have to skip through all of this just to find who the winners are. Oh, there we go. There we go. Found it. All right. Tyson and Angela. Angela. Smirk face at Angela right there. They were the fastest. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, did I miss something? Okay, so Tyson and Angela. Oh, this is this guy. This guy. He's such a freaking disappointment. When I saw him appear on Big Brother, I wanted to root for this dude. I thought he was going to do well. He was complete trash. He was so much ass. I think he got eliminated in the first challenge, the first time he appeared. And then they called him back to appear again on Big Brother, and he was still terrible. I don't understand why this guy keeps getting on shows. He's just not good. He's not good at anything. He was part of the team that took like 3 tries to get their number correct. They were this close from having to go back up again. Yeah, just terrible. That guy. Like I was really like rooting for him when he showed up on freaking Big Brother. He was talking all this mess. He was like, I'm gonna do all this, and I know the game. I can do all this, and then he freaking shits the bed. Like just a disappointment. I don't want to see him anymore. I just hope he gets eliminated. Oh, I think I am. Yes, finally it's over. So we can move on to who's going to be in the elimination. Oh. So, right. You see a clearer picture of Tyson. See the crow's feet under the eyes. He's really aged up there, but he's freaking killing it, man. He's dominating. So get on him. Now they have to decide who's going to go in to face Asa and Thailand. So the people that most everyone was going to throw in was going to be some chick from Love Island and some dude and one of the guys from was it The Amazing Race, because they don't have that much association with that many people, and there would be an easy target. But the dude from The Amazing Race, he's actually quite clever. He knows the show very well, and he made a deal with Tyson, I believe, to save himself. Yes, there we go. This is the lady that was potentially going to go in. Her and the guy from The Amazing Race. I knew right away she was going to be terrible because I believe in the beginning of the show, she was talking about how nervous she was, and she started crying, and she was like, I was trying to work out for the show, and I didn't know what I was going to do. And she did a couple of push-ups or something, and then her body was sore because she's lazy and she probably spends a lot of time drinking. And yeah, just not a very strong, not a competitor. And she kept talking about wanting to go home. And that was one of the reasons that people wanted to like vote her in into eliminations, because she was talking about wanting to go home. And I believe the first challenge that they actually did very well, mostly because of him, because of her partner. But then she started twerking, and I'm like, yeah, she's not going to be good. She gets, they after the challenge, they get to the bar, right? As they do after every challenge, they get to go out and hang out at a bar. And she wants to make friends, and she wants to like play the social game. And her idea to make friends is to just start twerking. She just starts twerking all over the place. Like, this woman, like, why? Why are you even here? But while she was doing that, her partner was making social alliances. He is actually thinking about the game, and he's probably going to be the reason that she stays longer. I don't know his name. Here he is in the glasses. I don't know his name, but he was on The Amazing Race, and he seems to really be killing it in the social game. And he did pretty good in the first challenge. James, that's it. Congratulations to James. There it is, James. Looks like he's married. So he pretty much saved her now that he's partnered up with her by doing the social play. Okay. Let's get to the elimination. As you can see, the elimination is a classic sort of knot challenge. You see the ropes on the side there. They have to grab the rope and twist it through these bars right here, as complicated as you can get it, and then they're going to switch, and you have to untie your opponent's knot that they build up and get that rope that that's going to be into the bars, get it out. The first team to get it out is going to be the winner. So you have to make it as complicated as possible to make it as hard for the other team to untie it as possible. That's a classic elimination. So I was looking forward to that. And of course, the team that did the worst was Asa and Thailand. So they're going to be immediately into elimination. So now he's got to decide who's going to be facing them. And because James was able to save his team by making a deal with Tyson, the ones to go in was what was it, like Sicily, sculpt face right over here. Looks like she's wearing a mask. So Sicily, and this guy, Giovanni. Yeah, there it is, right on his freaking thing. So Sicily and Giovanni is going to be the sacrifices to go in. Okay, so Giovanni's from Love Island. I believe Sicily's from Love Island as well. So they're going to be the ones to go in instead of James and Shannon, whatever, I think that's her name. As they're about to go into the challenge, you could see Giovanni over here already talking shit. He's amped up, talking shit, ready to go, and they're just trying to ignore him. So you could see my dude's ready to freaking go for the challenge. He's not scared. All right. See, they begin. Both teams start out pretty strong, trying to tangle up that rope. There were I mean, it looks like in the other team with Giovanni and Sicily, Giovanni was pretty much carrying her when they were tying up the rope, and you could see him going full bore with the other team when it comes to tying up the rope. He was pretty much carrying her. But when they come to untying the rope, he was gassed and she was carrying him. And on the other side, Tylen, who was pretty much trying to just navigate his partner through the obstacle as much as he was trying to navigate the rope, and he was pretty much carrying her. I mean, the reason that they pretty much didn't do well in the first challenge, she got gassed. I mean, she's a skinny girl, but for some reason she didn't drink enough water. She got gassed, she got dehydrated, and she passed out. Uh, she's just not one for stamina. I mean, as much as being fat doesn't help you in a challenge, being too skinny doesn't help you as well. You need, fat is energy. You kind of need that. You need some energy. And she's just ultra skinny, not drinking enough water, not physically fit, just skinny. That's just not enough. You need some muscle. You need some fat on you to burn, because that is energy. That is your body storing energy. So she just doesn't have it, and she was gassed in this challenge. And Tylen was pretty much carrying her, as you see right there. He's telling her where to go. He's telling her how to get through. He's carrying the whole rope. She's just carrying herself. It just, yeah. And another thing, like, this girl is just freaking terrible. She comes into the challenge full makeup on. She's sweating, drinking water. She's about to pass out again. And you could see her freaking eyelashes falling off her face because for some reason she thought she needed to look cute for a goddamn physical activity. Just weird choice. You can see sculpt face, didn't even put on any makeup. She just came with a full sculpt face, ready to go and compete. Yeah, so in the end, the winners were in fact Tylen. Yes, Tylen, and it doesn't sound right. Is it Tylen? Well, Tylen and Asa, and the ones going home, of course, is Giovanni and Sicily. So Giovanni there and Sicily, scup face, gonna be the ones going home. But they talked a good game. He was very positive in the beginning, but hey, stuff happens, and now he's got to go home. I don't even, to be honest with you, he was not. I don't even remember him from when they actually did the challenge. I don't know how good they did when in the first challenge, but in the elimination, he was very positive. He was talking some good smack. I like a good trash talking. So that's a good competitor right there. You know when they're ready to go. He's talking trash. And Sculpt Face, I wasn't expecting much from her. So if she's going home, it is what it is. I don't care. But she was, you know what I mean? She pulled it out in the end in the elimination. She didn't give up. She came out strong. So good on her. She didn't. She has a lot more heart than I expected from someone with a sculpt face. So good on it. All right. So now Tylen and Asa now have extra $1,000 in their account, which means they have $2,000 now. They just need 3,000 more in order to qualify for the final. All right. So get on it. And I think the last little thing at the end was TJ revealing that there's going to be an algorithm that's going to decide who their partners are going to be. So you can see the little board, and it's going to decide what the partners are going to be, which means that they're not going to have the same partners after every challenge, which means working together as groups. So when you see you have a large group like the Big Brother group and the Survivor group, and the very small group of the Amazing Race guys, and of course the big Love Island group. We just got 2 people from Love Island going home, which means their groups are just that much smaller. But with the shuffling of partners constantly, it makes it hard for them to gang up on a certain group. All right. So if, you know what I mean? If 2 people from the same group end up together again, they're probably going to get targeted, but it's less likely to happen with the algorithm. This is gonna cut down a lot on social game, which is something I appreciate because a lot of sucky people get by just on social game. Like even with that challenge, I'm kind of disappointed in it because I wanted it to be like a separate girls versus guys kind of thing, so Asa can get eliminated because she's just trash. Sculpt Face did so much better, and I wanted her to stay in the game instead of Asa. But I mean, Talon, he trained for the challenge, and he freaking pulled it out in the end for his team, so they get to stay. But that is it for the first episode, and until next time, we're going to see what happens. So stay tuned.